Welcome to the Prospectors Radio Show, the talk show for our community. Please welcome Rich Cooley, Indiana Gold Hunter Dennis Dayton, Kathleen Biffle, and your host, Tim Grimes.
All right, everybody, welcome back to another edition of Prospector Radio. I'm your host, Tim Grimes, and joining me tonight, as always, I got the whole crew here tonight. First off, we got Mr. Rich Cooley. What's happening, Rich?
Woohoo! How's everybody doing tonight?
I'm doing good. Doing good, man. How about you?
Yeah, it's snowing like a banshee here.
Why? I guess because
probably got maybe 4 inches already and looking between 6 to 10.
Didn't it seem like it snows every time we do the show?
Yeah, pretty much.
Like Wednesdays and Sundays.
Yeah, I might have to leave early depending if the wife calls. I got to go pick her up, and then here in a couple minutes, I got to go get my kibasi out of the smoke.
And we got you. If you run, we'll know why. It'll be
yep.
Like, dang it, Rich's kibasi.
Other than that, not much going on. Working on my box a little bit. Had to, I got to redo some of the rivets up top of my clamps.
Uh-huh.
So we're going to talk a little bit about getting your equipment ready for preseason. So
okay. That's what you'll be talking about tonight on Cooley's Corner.
It's going to be Cooley's Corner, talking about prepping your equipment.
Very nice. Very, very nice. That is cool. What's that temperature up to on that smoker right now?
151.
Oh, it's got like 1 degree, ain't it?
Yeah. As soon as I'm done here, I'll be going.
I won't keep you. Go on. I'll get the rest of the crew introduced. And, Rich, we'll be back to you here shortly with Cooley's Corner.
All right. I'll be back in a little bit.
All right. Thank you, man. Also joining us, we got our very own Miss Kathleen Biffle. What's happening, Kathleen?
Hi, everybody.
How are you?
Oh, good.
No.
You know, busy.
It's that
even on the weekends, we somehow always end up being busy.
Manage to be busy?
Yeah.
Even on a day, you should be taking it easy, right? What happens?
Yeah, it's a busy time of year. You know, getting ready for spring in this household and work is always busy the first quarter. But you know, after that, we're good.
Oh yeah. Did you get some of this old crappy snow too?
Yeah, we've got about 4 inches up there. I'd say about 4 inches.
Geez.
Yeah, and it's been coming down.
And yesterday it was so sunny and so nice, and the birds were chirping. And it smelled like spring outside yesterday. It did.
It did? I wouldn't know.
It did. I swear it did. And it's like somebody said, "Oh, we're going to get 3 to 10 inches tomorrow." I'm like,
you know how March is.
I know.
They say like in like a lion, out like a lamb.
Yeah. If we can get through, if we can get through March, we've got it. I hope.
Oh yeah, you know it's next month? I think. I think we're going to be able to get the camper out next month. What do you think?
Well, for sure.
I miss her.
Now
we're going to bring that baby home, park it in the driveway.
Oh, get them all sending letters in again, right?
Oh, you know, it's a new year.
Heck yeah, go for it. That makes me happy. I love.
We haven't been to visit her at the storage place.
You seen that?
Her.
That's not even right.
Oh, we drive by it a lot.
Now,
we wave.
But we never stop in.
See, now isn't there a camper show or the sportsman show that's coming up in March?
Oh yeah.
Typically, yeah, it's about this time.
Now, are you guys going to try to go to it, just check out some stuff for the camper and stuff like that, or no?
Nah, we got everything we need.
You got everything you need?
We're good.
All good.
We'd end up just buying a new, bigger one, and
I don't want to do that.
We're good.
Yeah, that's true. Or some more cool, fancy lighting to hang around it, and some of that Cooley stuff.
I can't really think of anything else we want to add to it right now.
Nothing.
We're good.
No,
it's set up.
We're not the flashy type. We just sleep there and we're out prospecting.
Yeah.
And everything. We're not there going to camping events to hang out and
be
have flashy.
Have potlucks and stuff.
We bought a simple camper for a reason.
I think we all should get campers and just go and gather around and have potlucks. and stuff. That's what I was thinking. I don't know. Are you guys in?
I'm not cooking.
So we'll have to discuss it at a later time. I think we should do it. You know, yeah, we could set up a projector and we could watch movies and yeah, fun. That's what I think. So what? Yeah, why not? So what is the essential oil tonight, Kathleen? It's got to be something cooking.
I'm going back to the frankincense for a while and sandalwood.
Yeah, you were on that last week.
Yeah, it is my go-to. I love it. It just smells so good.
You just like that sandalwood, yeah?
Well, if you do frankincense and sandalwood, it's very tranquil. It helps you relax.
Ah.
And sandalwood increases melatonin, so it helps you sleep.
Oh, sandalwood does.
Mm-hmm. It's been helping with my insomnia.
Oh, okay. I got you.
So if you start hearing snoring during the show,
that stuff really works.
Sandalwood kicking in.
It really works. So if you hear any snoring during the show, you can check out this link where you can purchase some sandalwood essential oil from Kathleen and some frankincense. So I'm sure that, there it is right there as we speak.
There it is.
That link to where you can purchase it. So if you suffer from insomnia, get you some sandalwood oil. It'll help. So.
And we've been not smoking, and it's almost 2 months now, right?
Yep,
2 months now.
Awesome. So happy for you guys. How you doing? Any
we don't even want one. The real test though would be when we're camping, like we said, because that's what we used. That's just what we're used to. But it's like a habit.
Oh, gotcha.
Just going through the motions.
Oh,
so far so good.
That'll be the tougher time, I think.
I think so.
But then again, that's going to be at least another month, right?
I mean, even now I can smell it on people, and I'm more aware of what it smells like, and I'm like, wow, I used to smell like that.
Yeah, you don't realize it, do you, until you quit?
No.
And then you really can tell. You can. I notice it all the time, and I go, especially like when somebody just has one and they come in from outside. Ooh.
Yeah.
You go,
yeah.
dang.
And the girls and the kids are just happy that we stopped smoking too. So they do worry about us. I guess they love us.
We're all happy you quit. It's good. It's good. Now we just got to get Scott to quit. He's the last one.
There you go, Scott.
He's the last one.
An essential oil that'll help. A blend. It's black pepper and German chamomile.
And you could get that, Scott, by clicking that link. And
if you get those two, it helps your cravings.
See?
I don't know.
You're the last.
I think
we quit cold.
I haven't. I've tried to quit a couple times, but I just need to drop them.
And get some essential oil, and that'll help you through it.
And it'll help you.
Right.
That's right.
It's all about and that we're doing yoga.
And do some yoga. I'd love to see Scott doing some yoga. That would be could be.
That's record him doing yoga. It's kind of comical, both of us doing it in our living room.
Oh, mercy.
Oh
gosh, but it helps.
I sit out on a rock every morning and I go, oh, why am I here?
That's meditation.
Yoga's kind of hard. It's actually hard.
It probably is. I couldn't do it. I'm not going to do it. It's like,
but it helps my back because I sit at a desk all day. And kind of slouch. By the end of the day, I think that my chin is like right on the keyboard because I'm just slouched over like an old lady.
So yoga helps with that too.
It helps the back, just getting all stretched out and getting ready for dredge season. Mm-hmm. That's what Rich is getting ready.
Oh, gotcha. That's what tonight's segment's about from Rich. You're right. Getting ready. Pretty cool, yeah. So, Kathleen, we're glad you're here, and as always, and just thank you for being here and for everything you do. Okay? All right. Also join us. We got the other half of the Biffles. We got Mr. Shad Biffle. What's happening, Shad?
Not a whole lot.
Not a whole lot. You don't happen to have, go into Spreaker chat room, do you, by any chance?
Every now and then I do.
You should jump in there. Your buddy's over there.
My buddy, huh?
Yeah, you should jump in over there. You should. Just jump on in there and say howdy. Howdy. So what's
Maybe I will here.
You should. He would like to hear from you. Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
See? What? See? There he is. Now, everybody can go over to the Spreaker chat room and see who's...
He's funny, man.
Oh, he's...
He's good old Shannon Poe out there.
Just popped in the Spreaker chat room. Yeah, you did. Howdy, Shannon. And so, Shad, what's been going on, brother? How you doing?
Doing pretty well. Just continually working on stuff, coming up with plans and different things we want to do.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we'll keep a lot close to the vest because that seems to be the trend this year with people. So since it's about gold, so we'll keep some things quiet.
Right, makes sense. Yeah, definitely does. Yeah, keep them.
But no, it's going well. I mean, we've been very busy. With our jobs last week and really these next few weeks. So it kind of stinks. It was, it's hard to get away right now with other things going on, but
oh yeah,
that's all right. It is what it is.
Oh yeah, right. I mean, it's coming. You'll have plenty of time when the season starts. I'm sure. Once you break the camper out.
Oh, definitely. You seem to make more time when that happens.
Yeah, you're gonna because you.
That we have to keep it, in rotation, or the neighbors will complain.
Right, so it's like, well, we got to move the camper. We might as well
gotta move it.
Prospecting. So hook it up. Let's go. Right? The dredges are already in the truck. Time to roll. Yeah, it is time. So soon. You guys will be
soon.
Back out there.
I'm excited for Rich's segment tonight. It's an important one, I think, for getting ready for the mining seasons when the equipment's been sitting around.
Oh, God, yeah.
Figure out, okay, what all do we need to do? So I think Rich is going to have a great segment tonight.
I do, too. Yeah, very informative. It'll be a good one. Hopefully everybody's paying attention and tuned in to hear that. And if they don't know, they'll learn something tonight for sure. Right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely, you guys. Cool. Can't wait. Shad, I know you got your metal prices and your birthdays and all that jazz. Okay.
Better believe it. And gold, let's just say, continued its tumble.
No.
It's down to $1,294, falling $19.
Wow.
19?
$19, yeah. I mean, and I guess there's just a lot of activity in the markets, and there was a saying I saw in the news that said, gold likes to take the elevator down and the stairs up, referring to
that's a good saying.
But yeah, I guess the market's been influenced primarily by technical factors in combination with the Federal Reserve policy that's, made some impacts on the gold levels right now, and actually all precious metals.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see, there's a lot of stuff happening coming up in the world with that whole mysterious Brexit thing.
Okay.
So investors are still thinking gold's going to shoot way up soon, but I don't know.
Okay. I wonder.
But we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
But your buddy Silver, man, that fell 41 cents.
Oh, really?
That's hanging on a thread. It's on $15.19.
Oh, man, it just can't do it.
Yeah, but even platinum. Now, granted, platinum has been a seesaw lately, but it had a good week last week. But it still ended up falling $12 to $860.
Mm-hmm.
So it's still up there.
Right, yeah, but still, it dropped. Okay.
Palladium, though, of course, this one just isn't getting impacted like the others. I mean, it's up $3, but it's closing at $1,538.
38. Okay.
So that one's still holding strong.
Still nice. Real nice.
And your rhodium. I want you to take a guess here. How much do you think it increased?
Increased?
Yeah, increased. I was really surprised on this.
Oh, I'm going to say it held flat.
It went. I said increased. I gave it away.
Well, yeah, I know, but I still figured that. I figured that was a trick question.
It went up $65, closing at $2,805.
Really?
What the hell? What the heck are they using that for?
I don't
We've
know.
all been over that, Swifty. You'll have to go to the
I know.
Yeah, I mean, but it's like, why is that the only one that always climbs? When it's like this, everything else is dropping, and that one goes up that much.
Yeah.
You know?
It's nuts.
It's crazy. It's like, I don't get it. You know? I don't know. Weird.
But I'm ready to do birthdays if you are.
Oh, wait a second. I'm always ready. Is Dennis singing tonight?
Oh, you know
Uh-oh.
they gotta hear this.
I think he needs to mix it up, though, and change it a little this time.
Yeah, I think him
I
and
think
Scott.
and Dennis should do like a.
I do too. Like a super live version together. What do you guys think?
Yeah, it wouldn't. It wouldn't sound right.
Do it. Do it.
Nah,
You know, we brought you off the bench, Swifty, for tonight. At least you could do it.
Just sing along with Dennis, Scott. That's all you got to do. Okay?
Right.
Are you ready, Dennis? Are you ready, Scott?
I'm always ready.
Are you ready, Scott?
All right, go ahead.
All right. Take it away, Dennis.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy
birthday
to you. Happy
birthday
to
whoever.
you. Happy birthday to you.
That was actually horrible.
That really was.
That was worse than
I think that
told
was.
ya.
I didn't want to say it, Shad, but since you said it, I tend to agree. I think that was the worst ever version.
I know today we're all about positive reinforcement in the world, but no, that just horrible.
I told you it wouldn't mix, right?
Everybody's saying that was the worst one ever.
No, Ruben, that wasn't worse than Jeopardy music. There is no way that was worse than Jeopardy.
Oh, that was
right.
Thank
Well,
you, Shad.
it is March 3rd, and we have Alan Ray, Bobby, Jim W., John A. Lint, Lawrence Rayburn. Oh, man, this one's going to be a hard one. Fresh Runk Milk.
Fresh Run Milk?
Ain't that pre-shrunk milk?
Randolph Kunzelman, Sandy Beard, Steve Werner, and then tomorrow I can see we have Art Elliott, Brian Lurvey, Corey Hageman, Dax Drevick, Darren Strophus, Edward Walker, Kim, Michael Owen, and Michael Waller. And if there's anyone else, I'm sorry, the list cuts off, but happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Whose list you?
Yeah, happy birthday.
Whose page tonight, Shad? Pre-shrunk milk?
I don't know. That's a weird one. I think we might as well look at that one.
Let's do it.
Oh, this makes sense. It's in Logansport, Indiana.
I know where that's at.
Do you? Is it you, Swift?
Yeah.
Is this your alter ego?
It's his alias. Pre-shrunk
He's
milk.
from Indiana.
But he likes to prospect for gold, belongs to the GPAA. He did find the site through word of mouth. And what equipment does he use? Everything.
Oh, nice. That narrows it down.
That narrows it quite down. And
How long has he been a member?
how long indeed? He's been a member of the site since July 5th, 2013.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
All right.
Nice. Okay.
There's your highlight member birthday
member
guy.
of the night. Pre-shrunk milk. That's like Goo NASCAR.
that was still
that
was
one will never
good.
go away until next year on that guy's birthday.
I went back and re-listened to that show and get to hear Jeff do that. It's a goodness car.
Goodness car.
Oh man, that was good.
That was a good one. Oh, mercy. Shad, thank you, brother, for being here as always. Always a laugh, guaranteed. Thank you, brother. All right. Also joining us, we got our West Coast connection off the bench here tonight. Scott Swiftwater Tony, what's happening?
Just put me in, Coach. I'll win. I'm telling you.
We did. We're putting you in cold.
Had a great day today. I had a real good today, and I had a great day yesterday. You know, as far as everybody knows, the Gold Show was in town, GPA Gold Show. So I took a little look see and seen it both days.
Oh, okay. And you're going to tell us a little about that later, right?
Yeah, I'll be talking about that a little bit later and sharing some stuff that I've seen and
nice.
Talk about different things.
Oh, that'll be cool. And anything else going on? You're not out in the field? You'll be out in the field again this week?
No, yeah, I'll be taking off here tomorrow. Get back up there probably around 10:30, 11 o'clock. And if I could talk Ben into it, we might go out and see if we can't walk across the creek and get things set up.
Okay.
That way we can just go down there the next day and start running.
Okay.
But we got to watch the fluctuations in the water because they still have a ton of snow up north.
Right.
So there's these last couple of days, yesterday and today has been kind of warm, so it's hitting on them. So you got to watch that the water fluctuation.
Uh-huh.
If you don't, then you're going to be stuck in the same boat we was in at the first of the year.
That's right. I got you.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
We've got the water board. We've got the water board things that tells you when the water's rising and where it's at, and if it's going down and stuff. But it's not always easy to follow that. I mean, you see a big spike like that, and that big spike could be 2 feet, and you get down there and say, oh man, what?
I didn't think you're allowed to waterboard anymore, Scott.
No, I said the waterboard, not going waterboarding.
Oh, the waterboard.
And waterboarding is now referred to as just force hydration.
That's the new name. Yeah, that's the PC name, right?
Breathe deeply. Breathe deeply.
So there's no shortage on water now.
No, heck no. I'm looking right now, and I'm good at the place where I'm staying until the end of April. But I think you could probably go into May. Believe it or not.
How long is your season open up there?
Usually you get from October, and October's getting in. It's not really early, but it's not like late neither. So it's still like you have some days that you're out there like sweating your butt off because it's it's hot, desert life. And then like I said, this year though we've got a lot of rain, which has changed a lot of stuff. Believe it or not, because the water flow. Number one. When you got water flow, it's always cooler like in the day and cooler in the mornings because the water itself is cold.
Ah.
So, but I mean, it just depends on what's going on.
Okay. Oh, cool. Well, hopefully you get back out there and you can get to some digging again, right?
Oh, well, I know. I've been biting at the chomp.
Biting at the chomp.
2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks.
Down.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
All right. That's definitely.
Are you biting at the chomp or chomping at the bit?
That too.
I didn't want to say nothing. I was just letting it go, Kathleen.
I'm going to say it.
I knew one of you guys was jumping in.
Go, Tim. Come on.
I know. I was just biting my tongue, going.
You're the one that keeps asking questions.
No, never mind. That right over, didn't it, Scott? It was biting at the chomp.
Bite.
It's not about the questions. Scott, you the man. Did anybody ask you for your autograph yesterday or today?
No.
You didn't volunteer it? You didn't go around signing pans and stuff?
At least
for
taking
people?
a picture with you or got an autograph. Come on, Scott.
No, I just like, hey, people said, hey, I'm on your Facebook friends, or hey, I like your videos, so I knew what they were doing and stuff like that. And I was there to answer questions and to bullshit with people, and that's pretty much what I did.
Oh.
And I had a good time.
I figured you'd been burning up a Sharpie for sure.
No, it's not.
Well, Scott, I tell you what, Scott,
it's not like that.
when you come to Idaho, I'm going to have you sign one of my new shirts. I'm going to get an autograph from you.
There you go. Didn't Scott sign a pan before?
Yeah, in Vegas.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you did. Yeah, see what you did.
Actually, in Vegas, I signed a couple of them,
Yeah.
actually.
See? I thought you did.
Yeah.
I thought so. That's right.
Yeah.
Hollywood.
Vegas was kind of interesting because, like I said, you go to Phoenix here, and I might have like 3 or 4, people say something. In Vegas, Lisa was like, "I'm going to go play casino. You can sit here and talk with all these people."
I'm telling you.
She laughed.
You were like the man. Yeah. Well, Scott, we're glad you chose to stop in and hang out tonight with us and tell us a little bit about the Gold Show here in a bit. And we want to thank you for being here as always. Excuse me. And we'll be getting back to you, I'm sure, okay?
You got it.
All right, thanks, Scott. All right, last but not least, we got the Indiana Gold Hunter himself, Mr. Dennis Dayton. What's going on, Dennis?
Oh, not a whole lot. Got some new things going on. And Thursday, actually, I didn't think I was going to get to go to day shift until the end of March, or they were going to reevaluate it. Well, I went in Thursday on the schedule. I'm back on days. 8 to 4.
So you're officially back for every show.
Yes, I'm officially back for every show, and I decided I'm going to start running with a new segment on Sundays.
And what's it going to be? You going to share that with us?
It's going to be segments on lost treasures.
Okay.
In all the different states, and maybe out of some of the countries, and you never know. If I find do something on the lost treasure, maybe in a certain state, and I find some more info, I might come back to it the following week and give an update. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I mean, who doesn't want to hear about a lost treasure?
Right. Oh, exactly. I'm telling you. So you're going to start doing that tonight, then?
Yep. I'm going to give just a little. Since I tried to put something together today, that way I'm a lot more prepared. I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to start with. Let's see. I think I'm going to start with Alabama.
Alabama, starting with the A's.
Yep.
Alabama.
I'll jump back and forth. I just started out with Alabama, great state of Alabama.
Okay.
And talk about some lost treasures, and usually, and then maybe, I don't know, just kind of like a little general information before I start the lost treasures, or maybe do it after. I don't know. I'm still toying with it.
Okay. All right, cool. Well, still, it's going to be cool. A nice little new segment to throw in there. And this little more spice to the Sunday show. So that'll be cool.
Oh, yeah.
So looking forward. Alabama, huh? Interesting.
Oh, yeah. And, so I know you were yawning pregame. And because I got off at 8 o'clock this morning, that was my last day or last shift on night shift. So
that's it. No more nights.
After the show, I'll be crashing hard because I got to get up and go to work in the morning.
I hear you. Actually, so do I.
Oh, that's right. You are going. So what's the story now? Are you you're back on light duty, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna get to go in and probably answer phones or something until Thursday, where I go see the surgeon and get scheduled for the surgery, and then I don't have a clue, dude. I don't. It's like I'll be there doing silly stuff, I'm sure. Yeah.
Well, if you're going to be answering phones, then I know you'll have to answer. I might just call you. Hey, what's going on? Wait an hour.
Suck at
answering. What's going on?
I suck at answering phones. I've been there how many years, and I've never picked up the phone once. I'm like, I don't answer phones. I'm not good at that.
So this is actually your first day going back to work, right? Monday?
Yeah, tomorrow. Yeah, and of course it had to snow and crap too, but I won't be doing none of that. But
there's probably 3 or 4 inches now, and it's a wet, heavy snow, and the roads are fine. I'm sure I'm sure by morning they're going to be froze over. But
yeah, because it's wet and now its temperature's dropping, so it's just going to make for wonderful driving conditions in the morning. I'm sure, right? It's like, yay.
Oh, yeah. But I know as I'm getting ready to talk about this, that you're going to have the link. You're going to have the link ready to post in the chat room.
Oh, okay. I'm going to give me. You just start talking slowly.
Okay. But
I
what I just want to tell everybody about, and if you're in the chat room now, you'll notice there's a banner. It's right below the Gold Hog banner. It says "Become a Patron," and it's really cool. We want to invite everyone to become a premium patron, join the family. It's awesome, man. This thing is, we get it and we build it, and we make it bigger and better. And going to be some nice things come out of this. And there's different tiers, but if you become a $10 premium patron, you make a $10 pledge a month. You're automatically entered into all the monthly giveaways, any or all the monthly giveaways.
Got it.
And there we go. Kim's got it right there. Even if you guys just go check it out, you can go there and see what it's about, and he has some stuff that
giving away.
You put in the description to read, and and it's really cool. So we invite you to come join the family.
Oh,
it's,
yeah, definitely.
A really good family.
Definitely. Oh, Dennis, my friend, thank you. I'm so glad you're here and back on the days, and we'll have you here each and every show. And now
Absolutely.
Sundays with a new segment as well.
Oh, yeah.
All right, cool, man. Can't wait, brother. And like I said, I'm glad you're here and looking forward to tonight's Alabama segment. So what we're going to do right now, we're going to take a quick break. I go down the hall. And when we come back, we'll be back with Rich Cooley and Cooley's Corner. So we'll be right back, everyone.
Do you like to mine for gold? Enjoy prospecting a nice crack in the bedrock? Enjoy getting outdoors to camp, fish, hunt, and hike on your public lands? You plan your trip, load the gear, grab the dog, put the family in the truck, and drive off to a locked gate. The sign says you cannot enter or access your own public lands. Mining claims and public land owned by we the people are being designated as off limits by our own government every single day. Are you concerned about the direction our government is going? Are you tired of seeing no access, no entry signs on your lands? We are, and we are fighting back. We are AMRA, America Mining Rights Association, the fastest growing small mining advocacy association in America. AMRA is a 501c3 not-for-profit formed by miners, hunters, off-roaders, retired military men and women to stop the insanity. AMRA was formed to educate, unite, and help the small miners and public land users on their rights given to us by God. Do you want access to great mining claims? For a small tax-deductible donation to their Miners Legal Fund, your family gains access to proven excellent mining claims across America for an entire year. AMRA challenges the USFS, BLM, EPA, and the other agencies intent upon stopping you from enjoying your own lands. You are who pays these people's wages. It is time they listen to us. We need to unite. And that is what AMRA is doing. As you sit here right now, thousands of acres of public lands are being closed, locked, and blocked from use by you. Are you fed up yet? Join us. Get in on this fight and let's restore America to what our families fought and died for. Freedom. Just visit AmericanMiningRights.com. AmericanMiningRights.com. Also, check us out on Facebook at American Mining Rights Association. AmericanMiningRights.com.
Just stopped by on my way home to show you all my gold.
You've been digging into some Jimbo's gold pay dirt.
Yeah, Jimbo's Gold made me a hero.
Huh?
Got an amazing idea and supplies on sale from Jimbo's website. With bad weather, bored kids, and stressed wife, I threw a panning party for the kids and their friends. All the moms got a break, kids had a blast. Hero.
Happy kids, happy wife, great gold. That's why Jimbo's Gold is always my first choice.
Did you teach panning or share your prospecting knowledge? Then you are our hero. Tell us your story for a chance to receive a hero's reward at www.jimbosgold.com/hero.
Welcome to Cooley's Corner. Join Rich Cooley as he talks about equipment, new products, and so much more for all us prospectors and treasure hunters. Here's Rich.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Cooley's Corner. Tonight we're going to be talking about prepping your equipment, basically for preseason. Mm-hmm. And first thing we got to start off with is probably vehicles or whatever you're taking. So basically, of course, me, of course, would be my truck and trailer. Other people would be RVs, campers, tents, anything like that. You need to make sure you go through your equipment. You know, I always check, of course, my truck out and everything and make sure the trailers, when you're towing a trailer or a camper, you know, you should be greasing your bearings and stuff every year. Some of them have grease fittings in them. If not, some of them have caps you can pop off, check your bearing grease, make sure they're good to go. Crawl underneath, look at the seals, make sure you got no leaking grease seals on the back. And, of course, if you have brakes, then you should also check your brakes and make sure they're working correctly. Inside with your slider, you know, hit your button, check your brakes, make sure they're working. Of course, your tires, check over your tires every year. Make sure that there's no bald ones or any that have any wickers or wires hanging out of them. Always check your spare tire. Make sure it's aired up pre-season. And all your other tires, of course. When you're dealing with a tent, you know, make sure that you unpack it. Check everything. Canopies also. Make sure if you have any rips or any breaks or tears, you get them fixed. Make sure you have all your equipment in the same place, your tent stakes and everything together. That way we're not searching for them and you don't forget them. RVs, making sure you get them back up and running again. Of course, check your heat, check your air conditioning units, make sure they work. Of course, flush your lines out, make sure you have nice clean water in there. You don't want to do it yet until after the gets a little bit warmer out, but some of the other preseason stuff you can. And we get into basically camping equipment. You need to make sure that, especially if you're running any propane burners or anything like that, make sure I usually clean my burners up at the end of the season and then they're all ready to go for the next season. But check them out, get your tanks filled up, especially for RVs also. Get your propane tanks all loaded up and ready to go, filled up. One thing with the burners and stuff, make sure you have the hoses together with that unit. Never store them separately because you can get out there and you can forget them. Mm-hmm. Just like generators. You run a generator and you have a special extension cord, a heavy-duty one that you run for it, keep it together. Don't put it separate because if you put it separate, that's one extra thing you got to remember. Right. And then when you get there, you're kind of screwed because you ain't got it.
Sure.
So it's best to keep that stuff with it, tie it on it, put it together on top of it, inside it, whatever you can do to make sure you don't forget it. Of course, canopies, making sure you got all them. I have a couple braces broke on mine, so I think it's about time I get rid of it and probably buy a new one.
Okay.
So that's the time to do it. Check it out, find out. Especially there might be some sales in the wintertime for summer stuff, you know. Sometimes there is. You can look at that. Let's see what else. We get into our equipment.
Okay.
Of course, motors. What I do for my motors is what you call a bench test. I have a big trash can, 39 or 40 gallon trash can in my garage. I wheel it outside and I have 2 sawhorses and a piece of wood, and I'll screw the pieces of wood to the sawhorses, and I'll take my motor assembly off of my dredge. It's already in my garage, and I'll set it up there, and I'll screw it down onto the piece of wood which is attached to the sawhorses. Then I'll take my foot valve, and I'll put my foot valve in that big trash can and hook it up, fill the trash can halfway full of water, and then I'll take the hose coming off the pump and take it down in there. And then, of course, I'll pre-fill it. I have pre-fill on mine, but you can do your foot valve to make sure you get your water up in there. And then have somebody hold on to both hoses while you fire it up. Because if you don't, it's going to shoot out and get water all over the place. Been there, done that. And that's a good way to check to make sure your pump's working. Make sure you don't have any leaks. Make sure your air compressors are working, because that's what I'm going to do when I get my tanks and air hoses and everything. I'm going to hook it up, fire it up, and let it run and check to see if I have air, because I still don't know if I have air yet. It seems like it works until I hook it up.
Right.
You know, I got the belt, I get everything on. I just need to make sure there's no leaks in the pump. Need to make sure the air compressor works. You know, make sure the mask works.
True.
Check all that. You know, check your mask, check everything. Make sure that it's ready. And it wouldn't be a bad idea to take extra fittings along. When you're out there, you don't have any extra fittings. A little ball bearing comes out of the one of the fittings, keeps popping off, it won't stay in. Then you're down. You don't have any fittings. Okay. That's to store extra fittings, extra clamps with all your other stuff. And, of course, the trusty duct tape. Everybody's got to have that with them.
Oh, yeah.
Never know, and you need that.
Mm-hmm.
And, of course, if you realize from last year, I'll get it this year. If there's anything that you left that you didn't get at the end of the season last year, you need to do that before. Somebody might have pinholes in the hose, or has been putting sealer on it, putting tape on it. Now it's time to fix it. Go ahead, take the call.
I canceled it. Sorry, because it was in the middle of your segment.
That doesn't matter. Go ahead, take it.
You sure?
Might be Emra.
Oh, okay. Let's see if they call back. Let's just see. Hey, wait till you start talking again.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, you got to start talking again.
Yeah, the minute you start, it'll be like, dun,
I lost my train of thought. All right, we're talking about equipment.
Uh-huh.
The other thing is classifiers. You know, make sure you have all your classifier buckets. Make sure now's the time to unseal all your buckets that are stuck together. Try to get them unstuck ready for the season.
Gotcha.
Any kind of camp boxes that you have. I usually have camp boxes that are labeled with stuff. I go through them, find out what I'm going to need for the season, like plates and cups and silverware and everything to stock up on that, get it ready, paper towels, toilet paper, all that stuff. Go through the boxes, make sure you got everything. Anything that you used last year that you know you used, like clamps or anything like that, make sure you replace them. Make sure you carry extra wing nuts, extra nuts. Go over your equipment, check it, make sure nothing's loose, nothing broke.
Mm-hmm.
And even check to see what sizes nuts and screws that you have on your equipment.
Yeah.
And carry those extra things, just in case.
Makes sense, don't it?
Yeah.
Just in case.
Just in case.
Hey, Rich, can I throw something in there for you real quick?
Sure.
Always check, and this is a big thing like here for a lot too, always check your pans and your classifiers, because the weather will wear and tear them. And if you go out there and they're brittle and they break, you can't just order another one. So always, and that and your tubs, like anything in your recircular tubs, you guys ever have them belly out on you? Like they get really wide? And then because you've had water in them for a while, the next year you'll fill them up and they'll crack. So I always, always on the plastic tubs and the pans and stuff, make sure that they're still like 100% good and not really brittle.
Gotcha.
Right. Anybody got anything else? I'm sure I missed a lot. Just going through it.
I'm thinking.
No, you covered it pretty good.
Did that and quickly. So I'm trying to think what you might have missed.
That fit. When he said about the fittings, that's the biggest one.
Oh, it is.
Make sure you got those extra fittings.
Because if you're somewhere...
I mean, that stuff happens,
Oh, yeah. You break a clamp.
You go to tighten it up and it's stripped.
Or you break a clamp and you don't have an extra one.
Yep.
You're up that creek without a paddle.
Well, I've got my case of wine prepared.
There you go.
For all the,
gotta have
all the
that.
icings and stuff.
Yep. Gotta have that. What
She'll have
about
something to float down the river on.
trying to think? What
No, we'll
else?
probably, get our camper stocked up for, anything that we might need for the upcoming season, because we always think, oh, I wish we had that. And then this year we're going to probably get it.
Oh yeah, it's nice. I think it's nice if you got a camper or something, because you could just go ahead and put it in there, and it's.
I
in
know
there.
one thing Kathleen needs that I always ask her if she's got.
What?
Can opener.
Can opener.
Yes, I'll put a can opener in there for sure.
Genius.
Because I always
Yeah,
forget mine, even my P38 I used to have.
I always
I got
carry
a
one
wine
called a
opener,
hatchet.
though.
Yeah, a hatchet. Yeah, but that can opener is an essential little item.
Yeah, well, if you buy the stuff that has the lids on it already, you're all right. But sometimes you grab the wrong thing when you're in a hurry, and of course, then you can't open it. So you either use a pocket knife or
Pocket knife, yeah.
you can grind it against a rock. Did you know that?
Can what?
You can grind a can against a rock to open a can.
Really?
Yeah, you just foul it down. Once you get the lip off of it, the top will come right off.
I've never tried that.
It works.
I believe it.
I always just use a screwdriver.
I always just use my pocket knife.
But if you don't have any tools,
Right.
Oh, that's true.
So you should always have your pocket knife, too. That's a quintessential that should always be in your pocket. And yeah, even Dar said can openers are junk these days. It's hard to find a good crank can opener. You know what I mean? They used to be good.
They go bad quickly.
They instantly, you get one use out of them, and then they just spin on the can. It's like, really? So there's
I will purposely buy a can of whatever if I know that it's just got the pull.
Right.
I don't have to use a can opener.
Right. But is there a good hand crank can opener out there still?
Is there really still a good can?
They last at least a year.
At least.
See?
depends on how you open the can. There's two ways to open a can, right?
What do you mean?
With a can opener.
What do you mean two ways to open a can with a can?
Yeah, you can do
One can is
you can do it on top.
One way is you put it on top,
right,
and you squeeze it and you push it down inside the can, and then you turn it and open it. That's the regular way everybody does it, right?
Right.
The other way is you turn it sideways, up on top, and clamp it, and turn it, and you'll cut the ring off the top.
Ah.
And that ring will fit right back down onto the can.
I'll be darned. Learned something new tonight. I didn't know that.
You knew that, didn't you?
Who?
I don't know if Shad knew it or not.
Shad, did you know that?
No.
I didn't know that. No, I had no clue.
Next time when you're opening a can.
Okay.
Instead of putting it on top and pushing down on it, turn it sideways.
Okay.
And you're going into the side of the can and go around the top of the can, and the whole top will just pop right off, and then you can put the lid back on when you're done.
Okay.
Cool.
But I do advise anybody that does that, do not keep the food in the can in the refrigerator and then try to heat it up 2 days later. You will get sick.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Food poisoning. Anybody say food? Can you say food poisoning?
Once you open the can, you should use everything.
Right.
Don't.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I'm just saying, if you're setting it someplace, you can put the lid back on.
Well, that's cool.
It won't seal, but, it'll sit on top of it anyway.
Oh, very cool, Rich. I did not know that. I will try it. Nice. I'm trying to think anything else. Let me see.
Well, one thing that we had to do was we had to renew our GPAA membership. We did the 3-year last time, so our 3 years was up.
Check your memberships.
Wow.
Yeah, true.
I didn't even. I'm not even sure when mine runs out. You don't get a notice, do you?
Well, they sent me an email. They sent things in the mail, so
yeah, you'll get notified.
Okay, I'll have to find out when mine's due then.
Yep, you will get notified. Yep, sure will.
Make sure all your paperwork's in order before you start the season.
Yeah,
so that's always important.
Yes, and make sure if you're dredging in another state that you have all the correct permits and find out when you have to have them put in.
Mm-hmm.
Do your research, find out when they have to be put in, because certain places got to be in at a certain time
Right, true.
by a certain deadline.
Make sure your ducks are in a row.
Yep. So you need to make sure you do have your permits in. Great point there, Kathleen.
Mm-hmm. Very good one. Licensings on your trailers and stuff like that. Make sure all that's in order. You know, that you have your whatever your stickers that you need for them. I don't know what else because I don't have one. The
other thing on those lids on that can,
more
it doesn't leave a sharp edge on it when you do it that way either.
Okay. I'm going to try it next time I do it. I'm doing it. Without a doubt. Heck yeah. I think it's cool.
Different.
I didn't know
it takes a while to get used to doing it that way because you're used to doing it the other way, but it works.
I'm going to do it. I just want to see. I got to try it now. Got to try it.
Yeah.
So let me think. What else? Anything else? Are we forgetting?
I don't know. I think that's all I got.
All right. I liked it. I think you covered a lot. I learned something. Dang. Thanks, Rich.
Not a problem.
I appreciate it. And hope everybody else got something out of that just like I did.
Great job, Rich.
I got some anticipation out of that.
Did you?
I'm all excited.
I know,
now.
it gets you excited.
I can't wait.
Gets you ready for the camping season, don't it? It's like ready to camp and do some prospecting. Sweet. Very cool. All right, so let's take a quick break, and we'll come back with the Indiana Gold Hunter Dennis Dayton and Alabama Lost Treasures tonight. So we'll be right back, everybody.
In 1858, gold was discovered in the rivers of New Caledonia. This discovery would spark a massive gold rush. Today, the search for gold is much easier, yet still challenging with Dirt Hog Pay Dirt. At Dirt Hog, we pride ourselves on our gold and guaranteed gold amounts. Just visit dirthogpaydirt.com today and buy yourself a bag of the best pay dirt concentrates on the market. Order with confidence in Canada and North America. dirthogpaydirt.com. The best gold concentrates on the market, period. Also, be sure to check out our Honest Bonus program.
If you're interested in gold prospecting or treasure hunting as a career, hobby, passion, or just something you're interested in getting into, you have to visit goldprospectorspace.com. At goldprospectorspace.com, you'll find forums, chats, videos, blogs, sections on dry washing, metal detecting, high banking, and so much more. At goldprospectorspace.com. There's a store, classifieds, and at goldprospectorspace.com every Sunday night at 7:30 Eastern Time, tune in to Prospectors Radio, the talk show for gold prospectors and treasure hunters. GoldProspectorspace.com is a social network with thousands of members, and everything you need is at GoldProspectorspace.com. Sign up today and get connected to others who share your love of gold and gold prospecting. Let the treasure hunt begin at GoldProspectorspace.com. GoldProspectorspace.com.
All right, everybody, we're back and rolling out a new segment tonight with Dennis Dayton. He's going to be talking about lost treasures. So, Dennis, take it away.
Let's take it away. And,
take it away.
I wonder how many are in here from Alabama. We'll talk about some lost treasures.
Nice.
There's actually quite a few of them here in Alabama. And actually, I would just kind of go through some of the counties that we have. We're going to start off with Baldwin County.
Mm-hmm.
And there's, I guess, some stories that are told about the Spaniards having buried large amounts of gold bars about 1780 while they were being pursued by Indians. And that's near the town of Bay Minette. I guess that's how you say the last name, Minette.
Bay Minette?
Bay Minette. Yep.
Sounds
and also the American merchantman Margaret Ann, which was coming from New York, wrecked near Fort Bower on September 25th, 1822. Today's treasures and artifacts can be found along the shores near the fort. It's about 20 miles west of Gulf Shores on Mobile Point.
Okay.
And then also south of Fort Morgan, they're saying $200,000 in buried pirate treasure is near the beach.
Really?
So, oh yeah, so we got some buried treasure near the beach.
Buried pirate treasure.
Oh yeah.
Interesting.
Now, Calhoun County, in 1972, treasure hunter Fred Baker found a 1776 Massachusetts pine tree copper cent while walking along the bank of Shoal Creek near White Plains.
Okay.
The coin was found under a flat rock. It is one of 2 such specimens known to exist and is worth over $100,000 to collectors.
Dang.
That is cool.
That is super cool.
Oh, absolutely.
I want one.
Yeah, me too. Then we'll go to Claiborne County. Old Edwardsville was a gold boomtown in the early 1840s.
Mm-hmm.
There are numerous legends of miners, pokers buried in this area. So I don't know exactly what that is, but...
Miners' pokes?
No, pokers.
Pokers.
Yep.
Count me on that one.
I know. It's new to me. But and now if you're in Elmore County, it is reported the second half of the 18th century, silverware and gold coins were buried before a plantation was destroyed by the Indians. Okay. And that is north of Wetumpka, I guess is how you pronounce it, on the McGilvery Plantation.
Okay. Wetumpka.
Yep.
Hey, Dennis, what did you say about miners' pokers?
It's just legend, says Swifty.
That it said that miners' pokers are buried there. It has to be poked.
Okay. Well, I think a miner's. I think so. I'm not guaranteeing it, but I think a miner's poker was the rod that they used to use to hit the top of the ceilings when they're going through the mine to make sure that nothing's loose and going to fall on their head. I think.
Yeah, but that wouldn't be a treasure. But their pokes.
I wouldn't think so.
But their pokes would be a treasure.
Isn't the poke the little sack that you carry?
Yeah, the pokes are gold bag.
That's their gold bag.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. So it's got to be a poke. Got to be. So we'll
it probably is. Yeah.
Got to be because it's a treasure. So it's got to be their poke. Miners buried their pokes there. Okay.
That could have been. Yeah.
Could have been.
But then if you move on to Jackson County.
Jackson County, here we go.
$30,000 in gold coins, known as the Hickson treasure, is buried in the area of Bridgeport.
Okay.
Wouldn't you like to find that?
Oh God, yeah.
Hello, metal detectors. Oh.
Oh yeah.
And then another thing I thought was really cool was in Jefferson County. They say good quality specimens of turquoise can be found in Jefferson County, and I love turquoise. I think that would be awesome to, just knowing that was a lost treasure and you found some turquoise.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
but
yeah.
Also, a hoard of gold coins and bars worth an estimated $900,000 is believed buried somewhere in the area of Birmingham.
Oh wow!
The treasure was destined for the Confederate Treasury in Richmond, Virginia, in 1862, but never reached its destination. The precise location and other details of this catch are still not available.
Wow.
So
that's a big haul.
That's a huge haul.
Dang, there's some nice treasures out there.
Oh yeah.
Dang.
Lauderdale County, an Indian cave containing a cache of gold bars located in the vicinity south of Smithsonian on the banks of the Tennessee River.
Okay, don't know where that is. I got you.
I don't either.
Cool.
I'll have to check more into that. But also in 1897, C.E. Sharps purchased the Old White's Mill, which is 6 miles northwest of Florence.
Okay.
He is known to have buried a large quantity of money somewhere in the woods south of the mill before he died in 1899, and it still has yet to be found.
Oh. Man.
So, I'm telling you, Alabama has got a lot of buried
They
treasure.
do, and I wonder why. Why so many in Alabama?
I don't know.
You know?
But then, I don't know. But it's just amazing. And there's still more to come.
You're
This is
right.
really amazing.
Right. Dang. Pretty cool. Is that all?
And if you're ever in Limestone County,
Uh-huh.
there's 2 large metal boxes worth over $100,000 in gold and silver were thrown into a bog by Confederate troops in 1865. And they say it's somewhere north of Athens.
In a bog.
Hmm.
Okay.
2 large metal boxes.
Wow. Interesting.
So, metal detector should definitely be able to pick
Well,
that
yeah.
up. You would think.
Unless it's rotted away from after all these years. But still, whatever was inside, I would think it would pick up.
Oh, yeah.
So, mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Interesting.
In Madison County, in the 1830s, when the Cherokee Indians were forced to leave their lands and move to Oklahoma, a pot of gold was buried on the old Shelby Column Farm, which is 2 miles north of Ryland, in the section called Belfawn, which borders the Flint River.
Okay.
In 1914, an Indian ancestor returned to the area from Oklahoma in search of the treasure, but never recovered it. His search was always within sight of the Calhoun house on the Calhoun property. Today, the old Calhoun farm has been divided into 2 farms. The north one owned by the Grimwood family, and the south farm owned by the Walls.
Yep, and they probably don't allow people to come on there and treasure hunt.
Oh, no, I would imagine not.
Right? Ain't no way. Dang, that'd be cool, though.
Oh, yeah. Now, this county, I'll probably hack this one up.
Go ahead.
It's Marengo County.
Okay.
In 1860, a tax collector was transporting a strong box containing $30,000 in gold coins when outlaws made an attempt to steal the money. He threw the chest into the water close to the ford that operated at that time on the Tom Bigby River south of Myrtlewood.
Okay.
The outlaws were killed, or the outlaws killed the man, but failed in their efforts to recover the strong box.
Wonder why they failed. Interesting.
Very interesting.
Oh, gotcha. I like treasure.
And then also in that same county, no, that's the same one. Wow.
What's
in Talladega? In Talladega County.
Mm-hmm.
Around 1832, Indians had a secret source of silver somewhere near their village, which was located near, Ironton? Ironton. Yeah, maybe that's it. Yeah, good job.
Okay.
The location was believed to be to the northwest of the village in the area of Wolf Creek.
Okay.
And that's the lost treasures in Alabama, but just on a general note about Alabama. Alabama's gold fields occur in a northeast trending belt, which is about 100 miles long and like 60 miles wide,
Gotcha.
in a region known as the Piedmont Upland.
Okay.
The Piedmont Upland is also referred to as the Crystalline Area, a triangular-shaped aeriferous zone covering roughly 3,500 square miles.
Yeah. You know what puzzles me is, you know how Alabama is about removing anything from like waterways and stuff? If you'd even be allowed to remove a treasure if you found it, you know?
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? You know, like
Absolutely.
the whole dredging thing down there, you can't remove the gold from the navigable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? So it's like,
Yeah.
I just wonder. I just wonder. Very interesting, though. But if you found it and
Yep.
you don't say nothing, it's all good.
It's all good.
It's all good. Yeah, but very cool. That's sweet. Alabama's got some nice treasures out there, just waiting to be found.
Right.
You know?
And that's just something thrown together, you know, just as, you know, starting it off. And,
Okay.
and if I find anything else about, you know, these lost treasures or maybe anything else, I'll always come back to it. And,
All right. No, cool.
A lot of garnets there.
Yeah, yeah. The garnets. They're
oh, yeah.
they're just
Garnets and gold.
they are a treasure in themselves. Them garnets are huge. They're just too cool. Nice.
Oh, I still got a ton of them I brought back.
Nice. See? I liked it. Very cool. So next Sunday, it'll be a different state, right?
Yes, sir. It'd be a different state, and
Different state, different treasures.
that's right.
That is pretty cool. Well, awesome, Dennis. Very good. I like that. Thank you, man.
So, hopefully you like that little tidbit of it. I hope everyone
yeah.
enjoyed that. So
I did. I enjoyed it a lot because I like knowing about treasures. Because someday I may find one. You never know.
Oh, I love them too. You know, they call it the curse of the treasure instead of curse of Oak Island.
Oh, yeah. We like the treasure. Heck yeah. Awesome, Dennis. Thank you, brother. We appreciate it. Very good.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Now we're going to bring in our bench player. He's in here on a Sunday instead of Wednesday.
I'll catch it, Coach. I'll catch it.
He actually went out yesterday and today and went out to the Gold Show. So here he is, our very own Scott Swiftwater. Tony, what's happening, Scott?
Woo! Sitting out in the backyard tonight, kind of enjoying a little sunset. Not too many clouds, so.
Oh, my gosh.
But still, I heard you guys are freezing. We're not doing that for sure.
Yeah, well, you're sitting out in the backyard. I mean, come on. It's, you know.
No, it's not too bad tonight.
Living the dream.
But, you know, jets going over.
Oh, gosh.
But yesterday and today was a great show, by the way, phenomenal show. You know, everybody was there, you know, especially from like here in Phoenix. I got MB was there, and you got the, you know, Mike Prung was there, the Wilson brothers, you know, the guys like that. And and them guys that make the show go on, you know, all the workers for the GPAA, they did a pretty good job. Had it set up really nice today. As you probably seen in my video.
Yeah.
I know I went kind of quick through it and everything like that, but I didn't know if there was going to get a fluctuation of people coming in. And right then, I had enough room where I could actually walk around, and kind of let you see what was going on.
Right, that's pretty cool.
But I got to see some people today. Donald, I got to see him. Casey, I got to see him. You know, some people I haven't seen for a while. Derek Elmer, you know, I got to see him yesterday. That was pretty cool to see him. I think he's going to get ready the trip up to Alaska. He said he's got something planned.
Nice.
Of course, you know, he's always got something planned for the next season, so that's what's cool about that.
Right.
And then, like I said, you know, got to see some different stuff. You guys seen that big troll from the Golden Machine?
Yeah, that thing was nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. And who was that
Okay,
by?
now that was,
Who
I
made
can't
that?
remember. They're out of Canada, but they had a gold machine that I guess that they did with the Hoffmans at one show point in time.
Okay.
But it wasn't. But it might not have been perfected yet. I don't know. But yeah. But I looked at it today. It was a pretty cool piece of machinery, and that was the small one. And I was like, wow, that's pretty good, you know.
Yeah.
So they're big when I think he said moves 400 yards an hour or something.
Yeah, moving some material. Ain't it?
You ain't joking.
Dang, but yeah, the small one looked nice. That was a nice setup. But small, it still was big, yeah.
Yeah, you could pull it on the back of a truck. But I mean, there's the loader part of it. You actually have to backhoe to flip that over.
Yeah, you're not shoveling into it. It's
no.
You need a loader to load it. It's cool though.
But it was pretty cool. You know, had reverse helix in it and stuff like that down on the bottom, double wash plants, or what I call double wash plants, double sluice box. You know, one up the front and one out the back after the Grizzly did its part, just in case anything bigger dropped out. So it was a pretty cool piece of machinery.
Right.
And then, like I said, you get to see all the regular guys there, and then the ones. And the best part about the show this weekend is, a couple kids come up and said, "Oh yeah, I've seen your channel," and stuff like that. And that was pretty cool. I always like to have kids saying that they watched my channel and learned some stuff off of it, because that makes it worthwhile to me, because that's what my videos were pretty much set out there for. It's like the education here and there. And then I had quite a few gentlemen come up and say, "Oh yeah, I'm friends with you on Facebook," and then I'm like, "All right, now I associate a person with the name and stuff like that." So all in all, it was a pretty good show. And of course, Amber was there, in full gusto. I think the whole crew was there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we had Jimbo there, and Shannon was there. Yeah, I think the whole crew from Amber was there today. And they were doing their part and stuff like that.
Now,
by the way, I think maybe later we might have something, but we'll talk about that in a little bit.
Okay. Did you attend any of the seminars?
Believe it or not, I have attended. I know, like Mike, I've been to Mike's seminar a couple times.
Right.
And Kevin's, I've been to Kevin's seminar a couple times too.
Right.
And then they're pretty good seminars. But the other ones, no, I didn't. Like Saturday, because I was too busy. When you get in there and you start really talking to people, and then you turn around and okay, there's somebody else to talk to. You really don't get a chance to do that.
Yeah, it's rough sometimes.
And believe it or not, man, people was asking if we had a booth there, and I was like, no. I said, I'm going to cover it tomorrow on live feed. And I was like today, I went live feed. Nobody was around. They all disappeared. I was like, where did everybody go?
That's what happens.
I couldn't believe it. I was like, what is going on with this? But everybody disappeared. And I didn't get any interviews or anything like that. But, it was pretty cool just to walk around and show people what the gold show's like really all about.
Oh, yeah.
And what they do. And like I said, the information and stuff there is like phenomenal. And, and of course I had people ask about the radio show, and I directed them how to get on here, and then Gold Prospector Space as well. I told them, I said, man, if you like, if you're really getting into this and you really want to know a lot of stuff, the information on Gold Prospector Space is one of the most valuable tool that you're probably going to put in your arsenal right now. Because
sure.
If you don't know, if you don't know and your friend don't know, trust me, somebody on there, they know.
Yeah. There's somebody on here who's going to know. Oh, yeah.
It's always, to me, I mean, the site is pretty cool, because it's always going to help the new and up-and-comers if they got questions. Instead of going out and doing it wrong and finding out, wow, that didn't work, they can have 5 guys say, hey, don't do it. You're just going to, this is what's going to happen, because we already know.
Right.
So, I talked about that a lot too. So,
cool.
But yeah, like I said, all in all, it was a pretty good show today, and I had a good time.
Now, did they have any of the TV people there, like Emily or Sean or anybody?
No, nobody like that I've seen, except for the Superstition Mountain guys, Woody and Frank, and them guys was there.
Okay.
And I didn't get a chance to I talked to Woody a little bit while I seen him today, because I caught him by himself. But they were there, all the guys were there yesterday. But there was a lot of people talking to him, so to get in and talk with him, it's kind of hard to do. I don't like to, the guys that really like, the gold prospectors and stuff like that. They've watched their show and like want to get information and talk to them. It's. I think that's far more important than me kind of saying, hey, how you doing? Good to see you again. Yada yada. So I just let them guys do their stuff, so that way everybody can. Pretty much get their information that they want to ask them guys, and then get the right questions. So.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Oh, there's Shannon Poe calling right now, Scott.
Go it.
All right. Hey, Shannon, how are you?
Great, buddy. What are you doing?
Oh, just doing a show. What are you doing?
We actually we had to go and eat some dinner. We would have probably eaten some of the chocolates and stuff that we gave away, except, I don't know, this really weird guy with this big beard and stuff came by, and he snagged all of the chocolates that we were giving out to all the little kids. He had some GPS radio show shirt on or something. He took all of it.
Oh, he's a little kid.
So, I know, like a shoplifter or something.
Well,
and then he took off running. So, security, it was pretty ugly, but no. I got a 4 o'clock. I got to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning to fly back to California. So, anyway, I got to try to grab a bite to eat, and that's why I was going to call in earlier. I actually didn't mean to call in the middle of Rich, and so I apologize for that.
Oh, no problem.
Yeah, I was just seeing if the number matched the number on the website, and I hit the wrong button because I have a new phone, and I'm phone stupid. So, Shad, there's no need for commentary right now. You can refrain.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So, did you have a good time?
Anyway, no, hey, yeah, we had a really good show. It was good to see Scott, and it was a good show. It really was. They had a pretty good turnout. Surprisingly, people know Scott. I'm actually quite shocked about that. He seemed to be, I don't know, somewhat of a like a movie star or something, you know?
He is. He's like a celebrity, and he didn't even realize it.
He is. He is actually a celebrity, so...
I don't know why.
I even took my picture with him, so...
Oh, man.
You know, there's that.
There's that one.
No, yeah, but the weather's a heck of a lot nicer here than it is back in California, believe it or not.
Really?
Yeah, we had so much rain and snow and all kinds of crap that, yeah, and apparently we're supposed to get, I guess, a whole bunch more snow up on the hill.
Really?
But, yeah.
Man,
we finally got cell service, though, up on the mountain, which is a first.
Nice.
Yeah, it's not my provider, so I don't have it, but, you know, I guess my neighbors do, which is good for them.
Might be time to switch, I guess. When your contract's up, you have to switch, right?
Yeah, I have 2 years now because I broke my phone, and so, of course, they make you sign a new contract for 2 years.
Yep.
So, yeah, in 2 years I'll have self-service up there. But
Shannon, you know, I mean, you're not going to have anything blocking the signal now.
Yeah, and as a matter of fact, the cell tower is probably like 200 yards from my house up there, so I'm pretty sure I'd probably get like 4 bars.
Yeah.
But hey, Dennis, I was going to tell you, because we're actually going to get a table here in, I don't know, probably like 15 minutes, but I went over your claim up on the South Fork of the Clearwater and where you're dredging. And you guys are right below our claim called the Lisa Ann. And it's really good. You guys have got to get a blaster nozzle for your dredge. And I don't mean just the garden hose that, you know, most people use. You need a high pressure one like what we use. And what I mean is a Lima blaster. Our buddy Joe Lima makes those. And it's our high pressure blasters. And they work really, really well, and anything inside of a crack when you're underwater is coming out with a Lima blaster.
Ooh. Nice.
Yeah, so I'll hook you up with Joe. He'll make you one. He'll just do it at cost, and whatever it costs him to make them, and then he'll ship it to you. And anyway, and it'll be your new best friend.
There you go.
Heck yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Lima blaster. Never heard of them.
We call it a Lima blaster only because Joe Lima makes them, but we took, I think, 6 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Jimbo would know, but I think we took 6 of them to Alaska, and we left them there at Gold Fever Prospecting, where you guys are going. And so you'll see those, for those that are going up there, you'll see them. But they're the bomb, man. They're our original design. And then Joe started making them just because he's really good at fabrication, and so he custom makes the flanges, and they're the stuff, man. They've got a lot of pressure, especially like on my pump, because I've got a 9-horse pump. I mean, it'll shoot 150 feet.
Dang!
If you let go of it, it's gonna hurt somebody. It could actually just knock them out like a mean, angry snake flipping around. So.
Holy cow!
Hey, Shannon.
Yeah.
We picked up a couple more. We picked up a couple more claims too.
Really?
Yep.
From Dave Hembry?
Yeah, we got Reed Bar 2, and what's the other one called? And I think that's one was right where you camped last year.
Oh, okay, right above the bridge. Yeah, Reed's Bar is. We have a claim called Reed's Bar, and the Reed's Bar 2 is right above that. That's pretty boulder bound, Dennis, and you need a month to go and really dredge something like that, and you need to be able to run a 6, and you need a big winch. So where I would focus on the claim up above. right below the Lisa Ann where I was looking at with Scott. That's the claim I would hit, because you're probably going to be in about 7 feet of water, and you're going to have 4 or 5 feet of overburden. The drag line back in the 60s really did drag that, but when you run a drag line across that, it skips across the bedrock, and so all the cracks, they never got the gold out of those cracks. That's why we were pulling, between an ounce and 2 ounces a day out of there last year, just upstream from there on our Sasquatch 2 claim. Mm-hmm. But you won't get that out of there unless you've got a high-pressure blaster. If you think you're going to get that out of there with one of those garden hose blasters, think again.
Wow.
Actually, you know what? Why don't you go dredge that with your garden hose dredge, and then we'll come along after you and then get your 15 ounces of gold or whatever it is.
Yeah, the gold.
Please do.
The other one we got too.
After you get rid of that overburden, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And just go in. Dang, nice. Yeah, true. That dredge didn't get that. So nice. Okay.
No, it didn't. And, because what they did is they had the old road that was down along the edge of the water. That's how close the old road used to go. Mm-hmm. And then when they made the new road in the 70s, they actually made it up higher on the bank, and they backfilled the side of the hill, and so they covered where the old road existed. But when they cast those buckets out, Tim, it's just a big 3-yard bucket,
right?
And then they drag that back with a cable. Mm-hmm. As it gets closer to the actual tracks, and it's kind of like an excavator,
Sure.
It starts to lift up because you can't dig right underneath your tracks.
Right.
It left all that virgin ground right against where that old road is. So all of the ground where the roadside is, all the way up and down the river, because the road runs on the left side of the river as you face upstream. Mm-hmm. It runs on the left side the entire way. Mm-hmm. All of that is virgin ground.
Oh, wow.
So you've got at least 10 to 20, sometimes 30 feet of virgin ground on the left side of the river, right there where the old road used to be. And some of it's been eaten away by, water erosion for 50 years.
Sure.
And it's all exposed. So you get in there, you find orange juice, you're golden.
Oh, wow. Very cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. You're going there
so
again.
make sure you dredge on the far side of the river, Dennis. That's where all the good stuff is.
Now, Shannon, I know you're going down there again this year, right?
I'm going to try.
Mm-hmm.
We got a lot of things going on here, buddy, and I'm sorry. I gotta head in. I'm going to try the best that I can.
Okay.
I just don't know. We've got lawsuits and we've got all kinds of legal things going on, and a ton of other things. I'm really hoping that we can. Mm-hmm. I just don't know.
All right, brother. Well, give us a call some other night and bring us up to speed on what's going on, like always. Okay, when you can.
I may actually try to call in Wednesday if I can, but I don't want to leave your listeners tonight listening to all this background noise and all this stuff going on. So anyway,
thanks for calling.
I want to eat.
Go eat. Thanks for calling, brother. We
all right, guys. Hey, it was good talking to you. I'll talk soon. Okay.
All right, take care, Shannon.
Thanks,
Bye, buddy. All right, Scott. There you go. Continue on, my friend.
Yeah, he's something else out there.
Oh yeah, it's always nice to hear from Shannon.
Good.
Always nice to hear from him.
Yeah. Yeah. We went through some of that stuff. I was going to tell you about it later, Dennis, when we talked. But he went through some stuff today, and we kind of looked it over, and I checked out the maps that he's got where they were camping at and stuff like that. And it looks like it's going to be a pretty good place to go, Dennis. It'd be pretty neat and really accessible to get the dredge in.
Oh yeah.
I think it's going to be a pretty fun time, I think. I'm hoping.
Cool. So, Scott, what did you bring from the gold show? Did you purchase anything?
Well, I don't... She was excuse me. She was actually looking for some crevicing tools, and she never got any.
Uh-huh.
But she just... I don't think she found the ones that she really wanted.
So she was looking
and
for...
me, I was kind of looking for something maybe in the dry washer area, but I wasn't really keen on it. But I'm going to probably go through Nevada, and Nevada's not wet, so...
Right. Roger.
It's going to be dry. Yeah, you're going to have to dry wash. So, and Nevada's got good gold, so I'm thinking about I want to go up through there because hey, if I'm going north and I'm going through Nevada, why not stop in Nevada?
Right.
I'm just saying.
Wherever you're going,
so But that's what I was looking for, and but I didn't. Like I said, I just didn't find what I was wanting,
Right.
and because I'm about the price too. I'm just not going to go out and jump on the first one I see. But,
right, of course. But you went, you had a good time.
It was like I said, it was a great time. Like I said, talking to people and getting to know people. So
it was good to get out and go there. You needed to, right? You know what?
Yeah.
You did. So you get out there, get you some exposure, see what's out there new this year. Anything you need. Do a little socializing, get you some info, and back at it. Back out into the gold fields with you. Right?
That's right.
All right, cool.
And just for everybody's surprise tonight, due to Amra and Shannon Poe and Jim and all the guys, we got a giveaway tonight. Draw me a name, Kathleen or Shad. Somebody.
All right. Kathleen hasn't had to draw a name in a while. Wait a minute, I got to cue up my music.
You want me to draw a name?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on, let me get my music, Kathleen.
What are you giving away?
We are giving away an Amra T-shirt, and it's a pretty cool one. It's nice. Yeah, it's camoed.
Nice. Excuse me.
But
nice.
it's a pretty good T-shirt, and I had Shannon give that today for a giveaway, and I thought, and I got another one for Wednesday, but I'm not going to tell anybody what it is.
Okay.
But I have another giveaway for Wednesday.
All right. Well, that's awesome. And rules are, as always, 1 minute, 30 seconds to answer in the chat room that you are here when Kathleen calls your name. It's that simple. That's all you got to do. Easy peasy, mac and cheesy. Let me hold on, Kathleen. Hold on, Kathleen. 1 sec. Let me get my timer. And Dan, I'll be ready.
All right. Tell me when.
All right. I am ready. Take it. Go for it.
The name is Derek Sweet.
Derek Sweet. 1 minute.
Derek Sweet. Are
Derek
you
Sweet.
Derek, if you're out there, say I'm here in the chat room, and you'll get your prize.
Easy peasy. Oh,
there he is.
Dang.
There he is.
Dang, that music didn't get to play very long. I'll just think we'll just listen to it a minute longer.
Right. You want a side chat?
Derek.
All right. Congratulations, Derek. Now, Derek, Rich is sending you a side chat to get that mail.
Well, Scott can, because Scott needs it anyway, right?
Scott needs the info. Scott, can you send him a side chat?
You can, I can.
Hey, Rich, you do it too, just for a backup. Somebody do it.
Yeah, do it for a backup, Rich, and send me the info too. That way, just in case. Just in casey.
Just in case.
Yeah, Derek, do me a favor. Make sure that you check your address twice. Make sure everything's spelled right. I have had 2 giveaways come back to the house, and I still couldn't find who they were supposed to go to or the address. So make sure the address is right.
Make sure it is correct. For sure. Well, very cool, Scott. Awesome. Thank you, Scott. Thank you, Amra.
You got it.
That is awesome, man. And while we're on that note, I want to remind everybody, don't forget to tune in Tuesday night at 8 o'clock to our good friends over there, Ed, Jess, and Dano, on their YouTube channel and their Tuesday night hangouts. Every Tuesday, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Be sure and check them out. And Dan?
Don't forget Wednesday night show. We have special guests calling in.
That's right. You're not going to tell them who it is, or are you going to tell them?
Let's just tell them.
Go ahead.
It's going to be Casey Morgan, off of the Gold Rush's Whitewater.
Awesome.
Very cool.
Yeah,
He's
a cool guy, man. And it's so funny because, like I was saying earlier, I used to follow a Facebook page of his a long time ago because he's not that far away from me here in Phoenix, up north in Minham. And I've seen him. I met him a long time ago, probably, I don't know, maybe 4 years ago at a gold show when they first had it where it's at now. But it was just a real brief encounter because I was talking with Derek Helmer at the time.
Right.
And then this time I was actually the night before, Saturday or Friday night, I was actually after Gold Rush. I was catching up on all those Whitewater shows because I just never got a chance to see them. Well, then I recognized he was in it. And I'm like, oh, I didn't even know he was in it, you know. And then I seen him actually Saturday. So it was I don't know, you could call it meant to be or whatever, but it was just pretty cool that, you know, I got to see him again at the Gold Show, and he was there and stuff like that. And I'm like, man, you know, I'd like to have you come on the show. He's like, I'd like to come on the show. So it's going to be cool to have, you know, Casey come on, because he's got a cool history about where, you know, how he started and stuff like that, you know, up here in Prescott and stuff, and what he used to do up there in mine, and how he got to where he's, you know, going now, and the people that he's doing stuff with now. And it's just going to be neat to see his to listen to his kind of travels through time, so to speak.
Well, that's cool. That'll be interesting for sure. Yeah. We not had him on. And then don't forget, also, coming up March 17th, we're going to have somebody back here that we've had on the show a couple times now. Our good friends, the Feldman brothers. So they'll be joining us.
I'm so excited.
I know. I love having them guys
I'm watching
on.
their show. So good.
It is cool. So March 17th, mark your calendars. The Feldman brothers will be joining us here Sunday night on Prospector Radio. So it's sure to be a great show. It always is when them guys are around.
And they have a show out called Lost Gold.
Mm-hmm.
Catch it on the Travel Channel.
Mm-hmm.
I think Mondays, 10 p.m. Eastern.
I think so. I
can't remember
I think
offhand.
it's 10 p.m.
Yeah, but it's always cool. When
It's the Travel Channel.
Yeah, the Travel Channel. The Feldman brothers, they'll be here. Jess and Josh. So be sure to tune in that night as well. So a lot coming up. And like Scott said, be sure to tune in Wednesday night, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. We'll be here, like always. The whole crew will be here, too. Dennis, too, from now on.
Right.
So everybody will be here. And so I guess on that note, we're out of here. Everybody have a great week. We'll see you Wednesday. I hope I didn't forget nothing, but I'm sure I did. So, good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night, Gold Diggers.
Be sure to tune in next Sunday at 7:30 for another great show. For updates and more info, please go to www.prospectorsradio.com.